Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
I've got it figured out, like CA करना है यार, then उसके बाद MBA करना है यार, obviously consultant बन जाऊंगी, टाटाज में मेरा करियर बनेगा, मैं कभी CEO बनूंगी कोई टाटा कंपनी की, right? And I've gone through all these times thinking that I've got it figured out, but to be very honest, I haven't, and I think that's something that I've realized only in the last couple of years, that I don't have it figured out, and it's okay. Coming to the good part of the story, I think now I'm finally in a role which I think is the best role I've ever done in my entire life. It was not always the plan, to answer your question, Kunj. This has been something that probably started when I was 16 years old. I started with getting into science because I had fantastic grades, like Kunj said. Engineering or medicine were the only two obvious choices. And for some reason, I thought, medicine kar lete. And gave the entrance test, almost got in, decided, I don't want to do this anymore. Then I decided, okay, I think what will really suit me is if I do CA. I need to do BCom and then I'm going to do CA alongside. Did CA as well, did articleship as well. I was working in income tax for a year, really enriching experience. Then I decided, no, this is not happening either. I can't see myself doing tax all my life. I thought, okay, MBA sounds great. Let's do MBA. And so I started preparing for CAT and did pretty badly at CAT actually. Did well at ZAT, luckily. So anyway, I got into XLRI and I went there thinking consulting, right? My friend said, oh, you're doing an MBA, I have this book, McKinsey Way, do you want to read it? And I read it and I'm like, consulting, dude, yahi hai boss, yahi karna hai abhi to. And so I spent all my energies behind consulting, didn't get in. I did go through interviews at BCG and I didn't make it, I was crushed. But then I got into TAS and that was an amazing experience as well. Did two very different roles in TAS, one in hardcore finance, which made sense for my background. And then after that decided, oh, hold on, I don't think I can do finance for the rest of my life either. I definitely don't want to become a CFO. So I did something totally the opposite. I went and worked in process improvement and strategy deployment in the Netherlands. Had a lot of time, great time partying in Amsterdam. But at the end of it, realized, oh, this is not working out either. I spent a lot of time after that. This time I was like, this time I will get it right. I will get into a career to which I can dedicate my life. Okay, no more fooling around like, ye karenge, wo karenge, 2 years ke baad nahi hai, nahi karna abhi. The whole point of this long journey is to tell you that I always felt like I had it all figured out. It's possible that some of you will find exactly after B school, the first job you get in, you'll be like, this is what I was made for. And it's possible some of you won't even realize it for a decade, but it's okay. So we've arrived by train in the middle of the night, right? In the bus, everything is fine. Like they are being quite nice to us and, ki chalo bus mein hai, given some snacks on the way. And you're thinking, what's going on? Nobody is fooled into thinking that the rivalry is over. Everybody is dreading कि इतना अच्छा वर्ताव कर रहे हैं, मतलब campus में हमारे साथ क्या होने वाला है. So we get off the bus, it's dark all around and we have no idea where we are, what we are doing. We are bhatkoing around, क्या करना है, कहाँ जाना है. And then we suddenly find ourselves in this sort of courtyard where there are hostels on all three sides, and this is the middle courtyard. The XLRI contingent is right in the center of that courtyard. Every single floor and window is filled with IMC people. So we are like some 80 to 100 people in the center. All around us are 600 IIM Calcutta people sledging and basically just trying to intimidate. Okay, it's like, and everything is dark. It's only like little bulbs that they've put up through which you can see them, but we can't see each other on the ground. When they say they give a lot of responsibility, they really do. And sometimes that scares the shit out of you. Like for example, my very first stint was in Tata Motors at the Sanand plant. That was the Tata Nano plant. And at that time, it was just off the peak of Tata Nano. There had been like a huge hype, huge capacity expansion, and then a sort of reality check had started coming that Tata Nano is not selling as much as everybody predicted it would. I had specifically requested to do a manufacturing or operations stint because I'd never had exposure to that. And here I am thinking that, अरे stints तो learning के लिए होते हैं ना कोई मुझे सिखाएगा इसीलिए तो मैं जा रही हूँ. And about a week into it, and I was just interacting with people to know more about my project. It's really nice. He was a AGM there he says, I would really want to talk to you about your project and, sort of figure out what it is that you're going to do. And I was like, finally, someone is going to help me to figure out. So he takes me into his office and we are chatting. And he's like, Miti, you're from TAS, you're a TAS officer. I want you to really lead this team. I want you to make a task force of 10 people. You choose whoever you want. But you have to lead this task force to do this whole project. Okay, you have to tell them what to do. I am panicked. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I have no idea what to do myself. And these are people, when he says build a task force, it's people who've been in that, in a automotive manufacturing company for a minimum of 10 years. It is very, very, very on the ground. And this, I think the desire to, make an impact, all of that definitely took root while I was at TAS. One thing that I tell myself all the time, and I know that it's true, is that I don't know enough. I will never know enough. And for me, that's why when I ever go into a new role, I almost always feel like I'm starting from the bottom. You do have to start at the bottom. It's no point telling yourself that nahi yaar, mere paas experience hai, mera to MBA hai, kar lungi, matlab obviously ho jayega.